Welcome to the SABC Digital News Science Wrap. This week on the Science Wrap, we look at a breakthrough in medical technology that could see many regain their mobility. We also look at how medical students at Lublin are being trained to be empathetic. But first, let's start at home with Homo Naledi. Homo Naledi's fossil prints have made their way to London. And back at home, hundreds of South Africans have made their way to Marubeng at the cradle of humankind to see for themselves the actual fossils of the newest member of the human family. The fossil is believed to be the first in the Homo family to have buried its dead. Homo Naledi has captured the interest of people nationally and internationally. Many South Africans took the opportunity to visit Marubeng and see Homo Naledi's fossils for themselves. Doctors in Southern California have reported a breakthrough in medical technology. A brain-to-computer technology that can translate thoughts into leg movement has enabled a man paralyzed from waist down by spinal cord injury to become the first such patient to walk without using any robotics. The 28-year-old man was injured in a motorcycle incident.
Of course, going from sitting in front of a computer trying to make an avatar move to actually seeing your leg take a step, you can't describe it. You remember how amazing it was to run and jump and all those things, and you start to feel those emotions. Maybe I can do that again. Maybe it'll come. It was one small step, but it's going to be huge for the future. The possibilities are endless for where this can go.
Doctors say the outcome is a promising sign in the development of brain-computer interfaces that may one day help stroke and spinal injury victims regain their mobility. Staying in the medical field. As part of their training, medical students at the University of Lublin in Poland wear special suits to place strain on their limbs, hand muscles, and the bones on their spine, restricting their mobility. Why? Well, to practice empathy, of course. The students wear the suit and goggles that restrict their movement and vision to help them understand what their elderly patients have to deal with, in order that they may be more empathetic. Because they're just some things you cannot learn from a textbook. We bring you another Science Around You feature. This feature looks at everyday phenomena and explains the science behind it. Since it's springtime and many people will be having braais and beer, today we look at why beer causes a potbelly. When you drink beer, the liver has to go into overdrive to detoxify the alcohol. So instead of working on burning the calories from the beer and the food that you are eating at the time, your liver is burning alcohol. Where this fat that your liver is now struggling to burn goes depends on a number of factors, like your age, your sex, and hormones. For women, the fat normally goes to their butt, their arms, thighs, and hips. For men, most of the fat is stored in the belly area. And that is why beer lovers across the world end up with pot bellies. That's all we have from the Science Wrap this week. Remember to visit our website for daily updates of the most recent science stories. See you again next week.